Hello and welcome to my podcast From Stress to Success Blueprint. I'm your host, Lolita Guarin. And today's episode 185, and I continue the conversation talking about the stresses that can well be on your way to find success, no matter what you're doing. No matter what it is, could be a project, could it be a relationship, could it be anything that you set your mind on. And today specifically, I want to talk about a mistake that many make is not really seeking help. And why this could be stressful? It could be really two ways. So asking for help, someone could be wanting more help, but could be stressing themselves out about it because they don't want to help anyone. I mean, they don't want to ask anyone for help. They're afraid that they be seen weak. They maybe be afraid of that, their ideas will be stolen and sold to competition. They may feel like, well, I know better, so I definitely not gonna ask anybody for help. And this is the problem because I know when I was interviewing about, it was over 200 people, small entrepreneurs, and businesses that were under 200 employees. Those the most successful ones, the owners of those companies told me that the best thing that they do in the past was to delegate, ask other people for help. Because as you know, we cannot do it all. And very important is for you to do what you love doing it and what you do the best. So if you're not going to ask anybody else for help, how is that going to make more time for you to do what you're good at and what you love, and then have rest for yourself and give the time for friends and family and all the things that you love? It's very hard not to do that. So if you're struggling with thinking, well, I really don't want to ask anybody for help, ask yourself why. Is it because you afraid to be seen weak, or you do not really trust the people helping you? That's very important to know what is the cause of that. Where is this really coming from? And if you're like, well, I have no idea, then remember, was help expected and accepted in your family when you were growing up? Or was it really laughed at and said, oh, look at you, you need help? Or maybe you saw that somebody was helping you and then you really was not giving credit for, because it's like, well, if not me helping you, you will never have achieved this. So you grew up into an adult thinking, I don't really want anybody's help because as soon as I ask it, they will take my credit away. It's very important to know where is this really coming from. Also, it might be that you're just stressing out about who to ask. Then you can ask other people who can ask what kind of people. And there's plenty of experts in anything that you want to do. Even if you coming up with a great new idea, I'm sure that it has some parts in it that you can delegate. And I meet all the time solopreneurs who are wearing all hats, and they stressed out, they burn out, obviously, because, well, they're doing it all themselves. So naturally, when I ask them, can you take 1 minute every hour just to rest up and close your eyes? They're like, no, you don't get it. I don't have time for this. Well, of course, you don't have time for this because you're not really asking for help, especially when somebody wants to prove to themselves and others that they can do it, because they feel like, well, if I'll ask for help, then I'm kind of seen weak. And it's kind of this what I'm trying here to say, not trying, I am saying. This also ties in with the previous episode, what I was talking about, that you need accountability partner. So that's also asking for help. That is also relying on another person to show up when you need them to be there to support you. So if you have trust issues, that's why having an accountability partner, it would be stressful for you because you kind of have to let go of that control. And that's why it also could be a problem for you to reach out for help because you just have trust issues. Very important. Now identify on your goals that you have right now that you're taking action, or maybe you're not taking action. Why you're not doing that? Is there something that you're looking at this big project and you're thinking, Okay, this is very stressful. I really need help, but there's no way I'm going to do it. Ask yourself, why is this serving you not to ask for help? And then change that, obviously. And start giving somebody help with a few little things that you can, you know, survive. Doesn't matter how they will do it. And it's like the whole delegation thing. So I also have an episode that's purely on delegation. And there are plenty of videos online and all kinds of articles to read how to do the proper delegation. So today I'm not going to talk about that. But it's very important for you to have help because naturally you also would like to help others. Um, so that's our natural human trait, really. So don't be afraid of asking other people for help. And I want to ask you, please leave me a comment below and tell me, did you ever struggle with trusting people and asking for help? Are you good in asking for help, or you really like, I don't know, it kind of stresses me out, this whole thing of letting go of control and whatever. And I would like to hear your good stories because that's how we learn about other people and that's how we inspire each other. And of course, tomorrow I will be covering more of those stresses on the way to success. And I am approaching another week where I'll be talking about something very different. But I'm super excited because I am getting interviews and I will have every week a one person that will be a bonus interview for the week. And I'm super excited to see how many amazing people already line up to do the interview. So I hope you will enjoy it as well. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so you can always come back to my channel and see when I have new videos and with those amazing new people as well that will tell you about the business, success, and just life in general. And of course, they will be all connected. That has to do with stress management and how to be more happy, healthy, and successful.